even myself, I was hardcore hip hop and Latin music, and then my brother opened me up to more rock and heavy metal and alternative music. Ian brought me into folksy music. And
what the fuck? Fuck I did.
Kenny G.
No. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not from Nebraska either, asshole.
We just kind
Did
of
you change your shirt?
What?
You know he did. You know he did.
You know why I changed my shirt? So that I could be like, hey, you guys are wearing the same clothes. You guys look like shit.
Yeah, me and Ed are on the, we're going to wear the same clothes for a whole month.
Nelson forgets who edits.
So right here, it's the other shirt I was wearing. I just threw this on top.
Oh, okay.
Solely so I could say you guys are wearing the same
you
fucking clothes.
could create the illusion that we didn't film these in the same fucking day. Okay,
Absolutely.
I got it.
That's exactly why I did that.
Here's the problem with that. Every episode, I wear black pants, black shirt, and one of two hats.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I've been wearing this one all season.
That's nice. Is that your holiday hat?
Yes, it is.
One
sir.
would say.
Yes, it is.
So we go through phases.
So what do you call that on your head, Ian?
Hair.
Oh, okay. All right. If you say so.
You should look into it.
My hair doesn't grow the same. Like your hair looks nice. My shit will grow in like a Brillo pad.
It's okay. At least you can grow facial hair, man.
That's true. Grown man style. You know what I mean?
I don't grow facial.
I try to grow facial hair, and it looks like I should not be near a school.
You were rocking the mustache for a little bit there, and I
Yeah,
seen Dave.
it was bad. It was bad. I realized after a while, I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I look like Benson Boone or something. I'm like, this is awful. Fucking awful.
First Christmas party came around, like, this is not growing in fast.
Hell no.
It has to go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with that said, before we get too crazy, welcome to the Sofa Kingdom Podcast with your host, Nelson.
I'm Ian.
Ed.
And our very special guest,
Mr. Tef.
Mr. Tef. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for coming.
You got a quick whiff of how crazy shit gets really fast.
There's no real structure here. We kind of just,
Yeah, we go off on tangents. Yeah.
I like it.
Have a little fun with it,
yeah,
you know?
we try.
Yeah, so tell us a little about yourself. I know you said you're a world traveler and you do music and shit. So what's up with that?
Yeah. Mr. Tef. So I come from a group originally, Fallen Angels, which we put it together in the Dominican Republic.
Is that like the Hells Angels?
Nah.
Far from it. Damn, man. Damn.
I'm not gonna be that guy that comes. Nah, that ain't good.
No, not that guy.
Not that guy. It's not the type of show.
Not that guy. But nah, Fallen Angels, Dominican Republic, we put it together. Daphne, we had Fame, Southpaw, Mozart on the beat, Ref at one time, and Daphne, which is our homegirl. She lives in Australia. Shout outs to Daph, what up? Nice. We had a group called Fallen Angels where we started opening up concerts in DR for those that are up and coming artists nowadays that are
giving them an opportunity. Yeah, nice.
Well, they were giving us an opportunity because we were the ones knew we were a group and we spoke English. Dominican Republic speaks Spanish, so
right.
It was a little different everything that we were doing, but it was accepted. Our stuff was accepted.
Right.
Then I moved over on to Madrid, where I opened up IBG Records. I opened up a studio out there with the young boys, DJ Ñaño. Shout outs to DJ Ñaño, Alex Green, Jonasi family. Them talented boys out there in Madrid. There's a big Dominican life over there. And you know how us Latinos are.
Yeah.
We normally stick to our kind. We look for each other everywhere we see. It's like there's a brother that you just met. You probably know somebody in their family too if you talk, if you go deep in the conversation. But yeah, did music there, and we're talking about spans of DR was when I first started writing music. Was really out here. I was 16 when I all those late 90s 2000 raps that. I'm a DMX head.
Yeah,
Nas,
yeah. The classics when hip hop was at its peak.
I was gonna say when hip hop was still hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop was still hip hop. So it all derives from really young. The whole music scene that I like to write.
Yeah.
Cassidy during those days that Cassidy was going back and forth, all that freestyle battling that caught my attention. That's what really brought me more into the music, into hip hop and rap. But continued on to Madrid. Madrid did 7 years, met wonderful people, a lot of talented people out there. So.
How is the lifestyle in Madrid? Is it similar to the U.S.? I've never.
Madrid is different. It's dope. Madrid is really dope. Shout outs to Madrid.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to Barcelona while you were over there?
I did. I did a video in Barcelona.
I was gonna say I heard good things.
Barcelona's dope. It's a party city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spain's on the list. I know I want to get over to. I've been over to Europe a couple times, but I want to get over more. And I know it's particularly Barcelona's on my list.
Yeah.
Barcelona's a party time. You like to party, you're gonna have fun.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to Barcelona,
Monday through Friday, and, sometimes Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Not as much as I used to, but
no, because as we get older, we start.
You gotta slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta sleep for 2 hours. You know.
Yeah. You gotta slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
So speaking of hip hop, what's going on with P Diddy? This documentary came out, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Did you see the pictures? And I hope they're not AI generated of him and his girlfriend in jail.
It looks like it's legit. I haven't seen anybody calling it out as AI images.
I haven't watched the documentary, but I know people are watching it because when I fire up Netflix, it's like it's got Stranger Things at number 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Stranger Things is number 2 right now, and the number 1 thing in the whole fucking country is this P Diddy documentary.
50 is taking hating to a new level.
50's the shit. I fuck like 50.
Is it
Fuck
true?
you! I'm making a documentary.
Is it true
And
that
I am going around to news stations that will show in the prison.
Yeah.
So you know, I know that you know. That shit is out. I'm here just to let you know.
He legitimately only broadcasted it on things they show in jail. He wanted Diddy to know.
You seen the letter that he wrote to the judge, supposedly saying why he should have let Diddy out?
Oh my god, dude! What a hater!
What did it say?
What a fucking hater!
That's some wild shit. I can't even. But I know, all I know that I was just every time 50 starts to talk is hating on somebody.
Oh, dude.
I've never seen him smile so brightly as when he's in the interviews recently. He looking so happy, so fucking happy with himself.
Supposedly Diddy, like after the documentary came out, Diddy like sent a bouquet of flowers to 50's house.
That is amazing.
Which I guess you could consider you could consider that like an old school threat or something. Yeah. But like 50 probably just laughs about it, like you don't threaten me. Like,
no,
you're not gonna threaten me, dude. Like,
no, hell no. He's got too much money and he's in the public eye too much. Give a shit. And he never gave a shit.
You have to remember who 50 is. You have to remember who 50 is and where he came from.
Of course.
You're not going to scare him by sending him a fucking bouquet of flowers. No.
His opening song into like the music industry was going after every single rapper in the industry. And there were only 2 people he stopped fucking with. One was Big Pun. Big Pun was like, I'll fuck you up for real. And he's like, all right, I'm going to leave you alone. And Jay-Z. And I only think Jay-Z because Jay-Z had so much clout and influence in the industry that if at that time you wanted to make money doing music, you need to chill the fuck out.
You're gonna get buried.
He shot down Nas from that's when he had Nas shot down from being played in when they had that whole beef.
He
had crazy
with Ether.
power.
He went. I know he went after Ja Rule. I know he went after.
He destroyed Ja Rule.
Yeah, and he went after Fat Joe.
Missy, Timberland.
Jadakiss said shit about 50, but I never heard 50 say anything back about Jada.
No, they had that war when it was D Block and what was
G-Unit.
G-Unit.
They had that whole back and forth for a while there.
Yeah.
But Ja Rule was another one that 50 went after.
No, Ja Rule waved the white flag, bro.
Yeah.
He said, I quit. I'm sorry. You win.
I believe he bought a bunch of front row tickets to his concert.
Yeah.
Just so they could be empty when he went out to play.
He wanted Ja Rule. Yeah, he wanted Ja Rule. He spent like $100,000. He wanted Ja Rule to be rapping to nobody.
Yeah, that is
So
amazing.
he bought $100,000 in tickets to the front section.
The money well
spent.
Empty.
So Ja's out there just looking at nobody. That's fucked up. Like, you know. And he gave him the money, but still, it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah. No,
50's next level, petty.
No, he is.
Next fucking level.
You know, he owned Vitamin Water, right?
Yeah.
He owned Vitamin Water and then sold it. So he made,
and Coca-Cola paid him like 400-some million for it.
He made a ton of money.
So he's been a very smart businessman from day one.
Yeah.
When he was...
From back when he was taking out other people's Coke dealers when the price was high.
No,
you can tell immediately this guy's got a knack for business.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Look at the price of Coke. We got to kill their deal.
We got to kill that guy. Yeah.
We got to get it on this market. There's no fucking way like we can let this go.
50.
No, he really revolutionized the mixtape era. Like when, because I was still living in Brooklyn at the time, 50 Cent was coming up.
Yeah.
And he had so many songs that never made it to the radio to this day. Just like CDs, they're selling in bootleg spots, tapes, everything. That like he had so much good music that he was undeniable. That by the time he dropped How to Rob, people already knew who he was low key from the streets. And then he already had that like almost social media following.
Yeah.
Coming into the industry.
Well, that's why like Eminem knew how good he was too. That's why he signed him. He was like, dude, this guy's
amazing.
He's gonna take off.
And I think, and this is like Tony Yayo when he came later on in the game, which I think that's when G Unit started to fail. Is that he was just a legitimate thug, a legitimate gangster that they brought back a friend of theirs into the music industry, because that's when like G Unit started to kind of fall apart as far as Slim Shady Records was concerned. He wasn't bad, but the level of caliber MCs.
It was Lloyd Banks. It was Lloyd Banks, 50, and Tony and Young
Buck
and Tony Yayo,
and then Tony Yayo,
and then the game.
And who's the one that with the game when the game broke off and started talking shit?
That was another problem.
He didn't like Tony Yayo.
No, and that's it.
Yeah,
and like at that time they even had a legend in the game, Rakim the Master. He put out an album that was great. His second album was probably the best album he put out. But then 50 Cent and G Unit started going after Rakim hard. They were like in the industry. They were talking about like all his like sexually transmitted diseases and all of this. Bro. They were airing out his dirty laundry, like because he was beefing with.
That's why you don't tell
Dr.
people
Dre
shit.
Nah,
stay with
you.
Especially that.
You don't tell people
what
shit.
What are you doing?
What
are you bringing in your medical records? Like, yo, here you go. Like,
how did 50 get your medical records, bro? You're done.
Listen, how did 50 get footage of P Diddy and J? Let's figure it out. He's a smart motherfucker.
There are things I've seen from the documentary though that make 50 or that make Diddy look awful. Yeah. Like fucking awful. Like he was like handing out shit and shaking people's hands in Harlem. Those are supposed to be his people. Like he's there, and then there's footage from inside the Escalade on the way back to wherever he's going, and he's putting like hand sanitizer all over his hands. He's like, oh, I just feel icky. It's like, damn, dude, like these are your people. What the fuck are you doing? Like, and like 50 was just like, no, I put that in the documentary. He's like, one, I couldn't believe he filmed that, like allowed this to be filmed. He's like, two, he's like, that's who Diddy is. He's like, that's the real Diddy. That's the real Diddy. When the cameras are off, like when he's by himself, he fucking disgusted just touching regular people. He feels like
he looked like that.
Dude, in the video, it's really bad. He's like, oh God. He's like, I just feel like he's like, I need a shower. And it's like, damn, all you do is shaking people's hands. Like you weren't even in a hospital, dude. You were talking to the man.
To regular ass people. But that's his problem. Like I work for the uber wealthy. And like there was just a party that we had at the house, and it's like the valets are in the front. I set them up. I'm like, listen, when the guests arrive, grab the car and tell them walk around the back, and the party's over here. Yeah. The valet be like, I have your car. Thank you. Please walk this way. And I'm watching through the window as these people are like, and walk through the house, walk through the front door. Like who fuck are you? Like, don't tell me where to go. Walk it. So then I had to like go like from the kitchen into the. I'm like. I believe the valet told you to go that way. They're like, oh, no, but yeah, we usually, I'm like, yeah, usually you do. But today we're going out and around to the side. Yep. But you have to like I have to forcefully make eye contact and be as rude as they are. I'm like, this isn't your home. Like, I'm the manager here. Yeah. The party's out back. Nobody told you to walk through the house.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but like the disrespect, like they like. How dare you talk to me?
If you look away and you don't give them that stare, if you look away for that one moment that they're looking for you to look away, and you do look away.
Yep. They eat you alive. Bye.
And they're gonna be like, "Excuse me."
Yeah. They'll be like, "Oh, thank you for being here. Can you get me some water?" Like, no, bitch. I said go outside.
I said go around. Go fuck around.
So they live on a different atmosphere. Yeah. Altogether, like even. Just normal everyday things they don't do.
Yeah. Yep. Well, supposedly Diddy was like a real big scumbag. Like everybody that worked for his records,
tons of stories
no one got paid.
Of like
nobody got paid. Like you were essentially just.
There's plenty of artists where he would buy out the contract and bury them. And that was a common thing in the music industry was like, well, you're on a contract, so you can only make a record with us. And if we're not going to pay you to make a record, you're stuck until this contract runs out. We've seen that with plenty of artists where that's what they do. They take them, they shelve the album, they bury the person, and they have no money. Then they're not allowed to put out music because they're under an exclusive contract. And what are you going to do after a while? You got bills to pay. You have to get a job.
After some of the shit that's come out in the documentary, I probably should watch it because like some of the stuff.
I want to watch it now.
But after like I'm not 100%, but I'm close to 100% convinced that Diddy had Pac killed. He was definitely involved in Biggie being killed, and I think he probably tried to have Suge Knight killed.
100%.
I guarantee it.
100%.
With the way the shit that comes out in this documentary and the way he does business, like the other guy that founded Bad Boy Records with him, how he showed up in this dude's fucking studio with dudes with bats, and made him sign over his share right there on the spot.
Whose house was it? That
like, we're gonna break your arms and fucking legs if you don't sign over. So you're like, all right.
There's a story. I forget which artist it was. Diddy went to their house while they weren't home, broke in with his security team, opened up their Christmas presents and shit, and
killed their dogs.
Sat there, waited for them, and then like he did some wild shit, but he got away with it because he had enough money to shut people up.
Diddy's this fucking scumbag, and there's a part of the documentary. This is real fucked up.
I draw the line at opening my Christmas presents.
No, not exactly.
I'm showing up to your house, bro.
There you got me.
This is real
you ain't
fucked up.
opening my Christmas presents.
There's so much.
You kill my dog. That's okay. But if you open my fucking Christmas presents,
don't you open my Christmas presents? Leave the rappers all over the place, like fucking bows and shit. Like, oh man,
we going to war.
That's right.
We going to war.
Just take a bite out of a cookie and leave it on the fucking table. You know, like,
I know you ain't wearing my Christmas pajamas, motherfucker.
That's right. Jerk off in your stocking. What do you think of that? I guess Diddy released some kind of like romance album or some shit, some kind of love album he did before, and they interviewed this guy,
Kid Cudi. It was Kid Cudi. He said, he broke into his house, made himself at home, opened up the Christmas presents.
Yes.
Jesus God, dude.
I may have lied about killing the dogs, but it sounds right.
He lied about killing the dogs.
I want to make him more of a villain than he actually is.
You don't have to, man. He's pretty bad.
That's true.
That's just letting somebody know, like, I came to your house. I broke in. I went through your shit, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
You don't see Bieber, that video with Bieber. He's like, we're gonna have fun this weekend, right? And Bieber's like,
like, nah.
Whoa, man. Well, no, that shit like that went on all the time because they interview a guy and he worked with Diddy on the Love album. He said, and it was fucking wild. He said like they were just recording like these romance songs. He said, it's like we did so much drugs. He's like, we did so much drugs. He's like, some days I would wake up next to a strange woman. And he's like, and the guy says this in the documentary. He said, and some days I would wake up next to Diddy. He's like, and my ass would hurt.
Oh, no.
And it's like, and the guy just says this to the camera, and you're like, God damn, like what, Diddy, what are you doing? Like, he's just raping men, and like, what the fuck? Like, how are you living your life?
Bro, the diddler.
I mean, there's a handful of people that when they got away from Diddy, they went to God.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to.
G-Depp.
Mace.
G-Depp was one of them. Mace.
I mean, Justin Bieber was just talking about, I want to follow a life worthy of Jesus is what he had said recently.
Didn't Diddy shoot somebody in the club and Shine took the fall for it?
Yeah.
And he never gave Shine shit.
Shine got deported and all of that.
Right, and he never gave Shine shit.
Open up your phones real quick. I sent you guys something about Diddy.
And he fucking never did nothing. He never.
I want you to just take a look and tell me what you think
Give
of
him
this.
some tickets or something, man. The guy took a fucking murder charge for you. Sick bitch.
So this is the new Mount Rushmore.
That's Mount Rushmore, all right.
The diddlers.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
We got Diddy up there.
No, come on.
We got Mr. Puddin' Pop.
Yeah, Bill Cosby himself.
We got Piss on You.
R. Kelly.
And give you a movie career.
All right, Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. He had a bed in his fucking office.
Yeah, man. There's a special place in hell for all four of those.
Absolutely,
man.
yeah.
Man.
To be fair, though, I'm gonna get. I can't say this.
No, don't say it, bro. Don't say it.
I'm just saying. If Harvey Weinstein was still around, we wouldn't have what's her name cast in The Last of Us. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, hey, whoa, hey. I'm just saying.
Ian said that, not me.
He took care of that shit.
So another thing that I found,
sorry, Bella Ramsey. I'm sorry.
Another thing that I found interesting is lately, like hip hop has played a huge part in music for a very long time since since the originators have really done a great job. The last list that they put out for like the top 100 in the United States, like music charts,
Like now or all time?
now, there's only one hip hop song in there out of all the other music.
Well, hip hop like
it's taken a different turn.
Yeah,
It's
like
not.
I feel like it used to tell a story.
Yes.
Like when you'd listen to it, you'd feel something, and maybe the artist would be conveying something to you.
And there was
nowadays, I don't really like.
Hear
I'm
what
sorry,
they're saying.
man. Like Lil Yachty and shit. I don't fucking get. I can't listen to it.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's a lot of music I can't listen to, and it's crazy because I've opened up the amount of music I listen to as I got older, because I was more of a just stay on R&B, hip hop, rap, that whole like reggae. That'll be where I was at.
Yeah,
locked in while I was young. But as I got older, I moved into different genres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get into like a rock or even all different kinds. But music now,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Out of newer hip hop artists, I mean, besides for like Kendrick and shit, like there's very few people I can listen to.
But here's the thing too. Like when we grew up listening to musics, hip hop had individual artists with individual sounds.
Yep.
And now the artists all seem to have this one blended sound,
mumbling,
and you don't know who is who. So that's why a Kendrick Lamar sticks out. That's why a Drake sticks out, because they have a very unique sound. J. Cole's another fantastic
borderline Drake.
artist.
Borderline Drake.
I mean, the standard of anything that's being broadcast out now is
J. Cole,
all,
yes, though. J. Cole, absolutely.
It's all watered down. It's all crap. It's all things that the industry wants people to listen to.
yeah.
So,
Facts.
and I think that's a part of the problem. I think that the newer generation doesn't have the same backbone that the older generation does, right? When you listen to somebody like Andre 3000, he was saying like that song, Hey Ya, everybody was telling him, this song is going to end your career. And he's like, I love this song. I'm putting it out, regardless what you said. And it wound up being his #1 selling song of all time.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids, they're like, I want to make money. I want to be on the gram. I want to be, living this lifestyle. I'll put out whatever you tell me to put out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's-
Look at Machine Gun Kelly.
It's under the pursuit of money,
That
not
dude's
under
a
the
puppet
pursuit
or whatever
of
the
art.
fuck they tell him to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they
Yes,
told
he
Machine
is.
Gun Kelly put out a country album, you'd see that motherfucker in a cowboy hat and boots.
I mean,
next week.
100%.
Country's taken a big resurgence
He'd be
recently.
Winchester
I would
Rifle
not
Kelly.
be surprised if his next album has a little more country to it, because
sure.
he just put out a pop album.
Oh, yeah, he
Where
did.
He's singing and dancing like he's in a fucking boy band.
Yeah, dude, he's in bright colors and shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What the,
yeah.
like,
From rock to rap to pop, like he's just following whatever the trend is or whatever he's being told he's
Eminem took
allowed
his
to
soul.
put out.
Yeah.
took his whole soul.
That was harsh.
Yeah.
I do believe that music does have more of a blend now too.
It does.
Right? Like what you're saying is like, even myself, I was hardcore hip hop and Latin music, and then my brother opened me up to more rock and heavy metal and alternative music. Ian brought me into folksy music. And
What the fuck? The fuck I did?
Kenny G.
No. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not from Nebraska either, asshole. The man from Omaha. I never even fucking been to Omaha. What the hell's the matter with you?
Himalayan humming music on the mountains of Uruguay.
It's hard being the only white guy on the couch, bro. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. Like, I love you guys, but
It's reverse
goddamn.
minority. It's
Jesus,
reverse minority.
yeah, dude. My people have suffered so much over the years. This is ridiculous.
No, but like when you listen to music, I think there's more of a blend, like a 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
It's a fusion of alternative rock and hip hop in
Yeah.
their styles. So like you can't really classify a lot of these things, but as far as like
Sleep Token.
Yes.
yeah.
It's metal, rap. It's got a bunch of stuff
They
in
get
it.
labeled as
Yeah.
metal, but they also have some
Heavy hip hop influence.
heavy
Yes.
hip hop influence.
They don't
in
sound
there.
like
They
any
have
metal band
jazz in
that I've ever
there.
heard.
They have rap in there. It's a very odd blend, and then you have really like metal. That's real genuine metal in there as well.
Yeah, and that's I feel like music should make you feel something. Like when you're
Yes.
listening to it, music should make you want to do something. Like it should make you want to move.
That's
It
what
should make you
music
want
is
to
about,
feel
though.
something or
Yeah.
cry. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Music's supposed to emote something from the person listening to it, and hip hop used to do that.
Yeah.
Listening to old Nas, like it made you
It
want to do
still
shit. It made
does
you-
it to me when I listen to all the old school.
all the old stuff still
Yeah.
does. Like
Yeah.
DMX used to make me want to fight in traffic.
I still be wanting.
Bro, I be driving to Publix, you know. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood. I be just looking at people next to me. Like, yeah. You got a dumbass sticker on your car. You know, like I get fucking, I turn into X a little bit, you know.
I wish a nigga would.
Be barking at people out the window. Suck my dick. You start to fucking, you start to become X, and we don't have that anymore. Nobody today makes you feel like that. Nobody.
No.
But X was real. X would show up at an airport. He wouldn't call a taxi. He'd jump the fucking fence and hotwire a car. I'm like, dude, that is X.
That's X.
Yes.
Old dirty bastard, right?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, how are you buying this food? He's like, with my food stamps.
Yes.
They arrested him for that.
Listen,
They arrested him for that.
Who said they couldn't party with fucking DMX? It was Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams was like, I can't party with DMX. He's like, he never turns it off. He'd be like, he'd show up to a restaurant and be like, bitch, I want the salad with some water. And Cat Williams be like, Cat Williams look at me like, why are you yelling? Like, we're in a restaurant in New York. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. He said he would always roll like fucking 30 deep. He said, no matter where they went, like it would be cars, just cars.
But that's also what made his music authentically him.
Because it was him.
Yeah, it was.
He was faking nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly.
And that's why in Def Jam I always picked him.
I think that's what's missing
Always.
is authenticity from.
Now you're gonna get less of that because of AI. Now niggas is mixing music with AI, so it's like
you don't even know who's doing it.
You don't even know who's it. You don't see those like I heard some shit the other day. Eminem, like if it was in the 70s jazz.
Oh yeah, or like
crazy.
wow.
Yeah,
it's wild. It's wild.
There was an interview. It's on a show that talks about AI that I listened to, and they were discussing an AI music artist, and he puts out an album a week. An album a week. He's like, the amount of content that one person is pumping out is absurd because he's doing the prompting, but he's like, all right, here's one for this genre, here's one for this genre, here's one for
How
this
do you compete
genre.
with that?
And it's just flooding the market with garbage.
Right.
Yeah, if people are gonna download it and listen to it, you're fucked.
No, and then
you can't
to filter to get to your music, which is authentic. If you as an artist that you're putting out authentic music,
You're
it's
getting
gonna
swallowed
be
up.
Crazy because
If you're trying to keep a minimum, like a minimum quality, you're doing what, one song a month? By the time you write, rewrite, record, re-record, go back to the beginning, do it again, and you got somebody out there who's dropping 12 a week because he doesn't
asshole's
give
got
a
6
shit.
albums out,
Yeah.
in less than 2 weeks.
Right. It's all shit. It's all the same shit. All shit.
By the end of the
100%
year,
shit.
by the end of the year, you maybe have one album. He's got 52 of them.
Yep.
Right.
But like that back in the day too, like when you would buy an album in the store and you had this tangible CD.
I remember the sound of the rapper on the CD.
Bro, you had the booklet.
Oh, yeah.
You had to take the little.
Sometimes
You could break up Bud on the fucking. Oh yeah, dude. I remember that, dude. Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
I used to
If the
break up Bud on the Bone Thugs album. Oh my god.
If the
That
CD
brings me
sucks,
back.
it doubled as a frisbee. You could throw it at your friends.
Fuck
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
dude.
Yeah. But you listen to an album from start to finish.
Friends would always scratch that shit.
Nowadays, it's all about singles. You have to put singles out. Unless you're a Taylor Swift, you could put out an album.
Well, you also release shit like a song at a time. Like,
Yes.
they'll be like, oh, like on Spotify, this happens to me all the time. They're like, the album drops February 3rd, but like every couple weeks we're gonna put out one.
And
And they keep you hooked on it. You're like, you keep playing that song over and over again. Like, all right,
I go back to with this example all the time. Falling in Reverse. He put like
Ronnie
one
Radke
song
did
like
that.
every 3 months, and he just kept that buzz going.
For like a
And then
year,
What
and then
he
dropped the
also
album.
did was he didn't copyright strike anybody that listened and reacted to his music. So you could go to YouTube, and there was all the music reactors constantly getting their videos knocked down, but his videos wouldn't go down when they were react because he let them. It's like, whatever, all good, have at it. And then he would react to them.
Yeah.
So then they know, oh, we're going to pop up on his stream. So if we react, he's not going to take our video down.
Used social media,
And then he's going to react to us, and we get this little back and forth conversation. So he ends up making inroads with the people reacting to the music, and he was fucking everywhere.
and he did crossovers with a lot of people on that
he
album.
puts out an album.
That's
Yeah.
pretty genius.
Tech Nine, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
He did a lot of crossovers. We actually went to that tour, and it was a good show.
Phenomenal
It was a fucking
show.
phenomenal show.
Well, there was another artist. His name is Russ.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
and he's a really
he did some-
dope
some-
MC.
Okay.
So
He
dope.
makes good music.
So dope.
And his plan
out
was,
to Russ.
I'm going to put out a song every week for
Yep.
a year.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he did. And he put out quality music too.
He
But
did all his own shit, everything.
And God bless him, you know.
But what he did was he wasn't doing it every week. He made a catalog, and then when he was ready, he's like song, song. And then he's doing fantastic. But he's also one of the biggest contributors to talking about how bad like the streaming is for independent artists or artists as a whole.
It kills them.
He went against all these big companies.
He did.
They were all trying to sign him.
Well, Spotify don't pay nobody. Spotify, like you get paid.
They
pennies.
just did a hearing
Pennies.
for the typical artists. They're making, even if they're doing a couple thousand streams a month, with Spotify's plan is $18 a month.
Oh, nice, nice. You might be able to pay for your Spotify subscription.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, that doesn't even quantify putting a song up on Spotify.
Yep.
It cost me about $115 to put a song on the different various platforms to then make back pennies,
And that-
literal percentages of pennies.
And that goes to nothing to say for the time recording,
correct.
spending the time in the
all
studio,
that
mixing, mastering,
Right.
and all the driving back and forth,
The-
gas,
yeah, it was
all of
getting
that
there,
time that's in
moving, all that.
between. And then, another 100 and change to put it up on the platform for them to give you fuck all.
Yeah.
How much money are we making for the Sofa Kingdom podcast?
Less than fuck all.
Wow,
Less than.
nice.
Hold on a second. We're making money?
I was like, what was it?
Do all of you guys know that you're
Oh yeah, are we
I'm
getting paid?
rich, biatch.
Are we getting paid? Holy shit! All right, wow.
No, but
What a time to be alive.
for somebody like the court was trying to make a point is that if it's a job that musicians are doing, this isn't a living wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also
not.
comes down to this. This is a job that someone's doing that you are making thousands off of every month. So if
Correct.
you are hosting it and you're making thousands of dollars off this artist and you're giving them pennies back, that is not an equivalent exchange.
That's a
Right.
fucking steal. You're stealing from me.
Correct. And they know it, and then they find ways to cheat the algorithm every year even more.
They keep
And-
pushing the standard of what
Correct.
you need to reach to be getting even paid money.
Correct.
Even for, but now you need different amounts of people and this many hours.
At least give them
this
a-
many
crazy.
unique
Yeah.
IP addresses.
At least
and-
give them a penny a listen. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Something. A penny a
Nothing.
listen.
They don't even want to start paying you
Right, bro.
a percentage of a penny, like what he's saying, until you say, okay, once you get your first 3,000 streams, then we'll start paying you. Like, what?
'Cause how much is Taylor Swift?
How the fuck does that even
How
work?
much is Taylor Swift making off Spotify? I mean,
She has a separate deal.
She makes
So-
enough. She
fucked.
draws
That's
in enough
different.
people
That's
Yeah.
that she can make her own contract outside of other artists.
Very few of them.
they're gonna need her. You know?
Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, and there was one more person that I know of have deals outside of what everyone else's generic contract is with Spotify.
Yep.
So they're gonna make bank.
Yeah, they are.
You know, and what Spotify says is, well, this is the reason why people are coming to our platforms in the first place, because of these people. That's why they get a separate type of percentage. No, it's just that they have the legal representation and the people to back them in order to fight these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because even somebody like Snoop Dogg spoke up. Like, he's like, I don't know how I'm having millions and millions of streams and I'm getting like $30, you know, at the end
And
of the
that's
month.
Snoop.
And shit.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Snoop.
Yeah,
Snoop's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, Snoop, he fucked up though. He could have sent Martha Stewart after them.
Can you
Then he
imagine?
would've had some
Can you
better
imagine
results.
writing Snoop Dogg a check for $30?
I'd-
He'd be like, "Why the fuck am I getting this? Why?"
this is what your music catalog is worth to us.
Yeah.
$30.
You've been in the industry for like 35 years.
Yes.
This is all you're getting from us.
Yeah, you were there for the boom of like the rap in LA and West Coast, but here is $30.
You are
sir.
West Coast rap. Here's
Yes.
your $30.
So let me ask you, because you've performed at shows, right? What is a typical like wage, like, or when you go to these other shows, or is it like we're giving you, because I know some places they're like, hey, we're giving you free promotion to be here and that'll lead people to your music, or do they pay you for those kind of shows when you're opening up, or is it more of like an apprenticeship, like this is a privilege for you to open up for us?
So when you're opening, yeah, it's more like you don't get actual funds, money directly. You'll get your name put out there. Their people that are normally there are gonna come see you too. 'Cause
Right. So when you do your
exposure,
own show,
you know, yeah.
yeah.
When you're doing openings, now if it's, I'm pretty sure I haven't done. If it's for like bigger artists, I'm sure they'll
They'll pay you out some
something.
money. Yeah,
Something.
yeah.
There's a level of like, you're not proven on stage yet.
Yeah, you still.
So
gotta,
like, we're testing the waters with you. You're getting time on stage. You're getting attention from our audience. Maybe you bring a couple people to us as well, but there's a level of we're doing more for you than you're doing for us.
like seniority levels, right?
And as you make your way up the charts, because I know even with comedians, it'll be a level of like, sometimes you get paid to do just the thing, but sometimes you get paid a piece of the door. You get paid a piece of the alcohol sales.
Yes.
Or
The
if you're
bar,
big
yeah.
enough, you're like, I'm renting the hall myself.
Right. And then you'll make your money.
Then I'm getting paid as much as I can after I pay the expenses to tell you guys to open the arena for me.
Yeah, no, because I've done like opening bars. Like we do sets. Like they'd give us like 15-minute sets. And then they would be like, hey, you know, if you bring X amount of people through the door, you get free drinks all night, or you get some free food all night, you know, and that was fun. Like you go up there for 15 minutes with your friends, fuck around, lay down some tracks, and people like you, they vibe with you, and then you know you get some free drinks for the night, you know. But I know that like moving in the music industry nowadays, the way that it's set up now, shows and merchandise seem to be the only way that these artists are really making money.
Yeah.
On these things. So
I mean, especially on the lower end, because the streaming isn't paying anybody fuck all.
No.
You got things like Bandcamp where you can kind of sell your music digitally, but most people aren't buying music anymore.
No.
They're just where is it
being
streaming
streamed?
at?
Being streamed
And
for
that's
We're
it.
gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like merch sales is really the things that's carrying the smaller artists. So I know like Matt and some of the artists that he kind of goes with, that's a lot of what they do is they're doing these little Amtrak train tours. It's like, you know, a suitcase and my guitar, and we're hitting any bar that's going to allow us to get on stage. And really, it's not selling the music anymore. It's selling a T-shirt. It's selling stickers. It's donations of money because we came to your town and you guys were hoping to see us live. It's we're here, we're shaking hands. And hopefully you feel that's valuable enough to
donate
us some money so we come back next year.
Yeah, something like the Renaissance Festival. Like a lot of those shows at the Renaissance Festival, they have buckets that they pass around like a collection plate at the end of their shows, and people just, you know, throw them a little money here and there to make it worth their while to be there, because I think they have to even rent and pay for their spot.
And some of those
and booth type shit.
and some of those things like that, the smaller acts will often have to rent their location and build a name. Sometimes the bigger acts, they're big enough that they'll offer them the spot because they'll bring in that many people.
Right.
They know like, oh, the poet, he brings in people. Oh, the washing well, they're
big enough of an act.
They bring in people. But certain areas, it's like, that's a small spot. You're going to have to rent. And hopefully you get enough eyes on you that next year you're asking for a bigger spot. And once we see that you're pulling in people, then your contract changes.
Because like Ian put up a kissing booth and he got nobody
Right.
in there. And well, that guy came back like 6 times. But besides him,
Oh damn!
Well, it was just me, like from the waist down. So it was understandably.
and on that note, thank you for joining us for the Sofa Kingdom podcast.
just tiny little booth, you know.
Tiny little booth
you know?
from the waist down.
From the waist down.
Free kisses.
Free kisses.
That was just you and Diddy.
That's right. No Diddy.
Good new phrase.
I wonder when his next album's
I
coming
do.
out.
I do enjoy that.
Not for
That's
a long
become
time.
a
Probably
proper
won't, right?
word now. Everyone knows. Hey, no Diddy.
But I tell you what, my music
New
catalogs
pause.
are getting shorter and shorter and shorter because all of our heroes are falling by the wayside, bro. Right? Good music is going away because you can't detach the art from the artist.
Kanye's still good.
There's a level of detachment that I'm
outta
willing to give based on the deeds. And at a certain
man.
point, some people have gone too far. But like, I'm sorry, I don't care how good your stuff was. I'm not participating in this.
Yo, you guys should really change your shirts. Like, this is the second week in a row.
Damn. Yo, he don't play.
See how I timed that? Like,
Yeah, it's nice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Very good edit there.
Intermission number 2.